Padayon lang, a famous Bisaya phrase that is translated in English as just to go forward. Dr. Milwida M. Guevara, President and CEO of Sinergia Foundation, Conrad Adenauer Spaces, Excellencies, and all distinguished guests from various islands across the Philippines. My name is Daphne Louise L. Santillan, and I am currently an 11th grade student at Xavier University Ateneo de Cagayan. And I am also a Cagayan de Oro National High School Junior High alumna. It is genuinely an honor to be invited to an event with people who are committed to working together for a collective purpose. Allow me to begin by telling you my story. Before face-to-face classes were halted, I was just like any other student on a school campus. Your typical high school student. My favorite pastime was hanging out with my friends and classmates, and I was also a studio student who could devote her entire day to academic pursuits throughout the school year. Nonetheless, I also struggled, but having my classmates' support and encouragement made me feel better because their physical presence tells me that I am not alone. We are not alone. But almost all of these were taken away just like under a single snap of the Marvel villain Thanos because of the COVID-19 virus. Many of us thought that this global issue to be resolved in 1 or 2 weeks, but it spread like wildfire. Our adversary is hidden and contagious. Therefore, we are all being urged to stay at home by our authorities. Despite my family's best efforts to stay safe from the enemy, it eventually got the best of us and we were tested positive. I used to be a happy studio student who dedicated her days to scholastic pursuits. But today, I can barely complete one task. Learning at home, along with the external and internal issues, made it difficult for me to set boundaries. That is why I am mostly unmotivated to continue studying. My story of struggle is just one out of the million stories of other Filipino students have faced. Fortunately, it is an asset to be present in today's generation. Because of technology and social media platforms, these things allowed me to witness their own kind of struggles. And some are also struggles I can relate to. Electricity, gadgets, and internet access are all basic necessities for today's modern learning approach. However, these are also major problems in a country where many people live in poverty. Some students are organizing a piso project similar to the piso para sa laptop on various social media platforms in order to generate funds for an online class device. Students in different fields of studies that require them to be taught physically are likewise concerned about not being able to execute them hands-on. Others are also in financial difficulty as a result of the months-long quarantine lockdown, which has resulted in the loss of work for millions of parents and guardians. Illiterate parents and guardians are also finding it difficult to teach their kindergarten and grade school children using the modules provided. Many people are also struggling with their mental health, particularly as a result of bereavement and solitude. Teachers are suffering, and I believe that they are also doing their best to give us a high-quality education. Our educational system was already beset by issues. Nevertheless, the epidemic added an additional degree of difficulties. Witnessing their stories and having faith in our Almighty also fueled my motivation tank, and my desire to serve other struggling students like me also followed. Together with the student government and supportive teachers in my previous school, we were able to implement various student-led programs, just like our Kamustahan Center, which served as an avenue for students to express their feelings and inspire them to maintain a positive outlook during these trying times without leaving anyone behind. Our workshop with DFP's Batang Bayani program also instilled in us the belief that the pandemic would not derail us and that we should adapt to the new normal of schooling while continuing to lead our peers. These programs were established because we heard and saw the situation of our fellow peers in school. I was once demotivated, but I remembered my parents' sacrifices, my life's dreams and goals. And that dream includes helping to improve the situation of our education system few years from now by speaking to all of you. How are we 5 or 10 years in the future today? Have we learned our lessons and corrected them? Or did we just go blind of the situation of others? Putting our classes on hold until face-to-face classes will resume is not an option, in my opinion. It will just worsen our predicament. However, attempting to make it work is preferable to doing nothing. Positive COVID-19 cases are still on the rise, but a sign of a silver lining that we had hoped to see is now readily apparent, thanks to vaccines created by our medical professionals. With this, I hope 5 or 10 years today, we rise from our situation, just like going back to face-to-face class setup so that students and teachers could interact more to each other without fear from the virus. Another is rising from illiteracy by having more literate students in mathematics, science, and reading. Since we are in a period where technology keeps advancing, I also hope that there would be more students who are knowledgeable in robotics research. I hope that students would have more access to learning, especially those who live below poverty line, so that they will not feel discouraged about having less in their pockets when going to school. According to statistics, that there are about 2 million young Filipinos who are forced to do labor rather than going to school. And I hope to see more children in the classroom than at the workplaces. I also hope that students in the coming years would be more understanding of others and their mental health. There is still so much to improve in us, but if we work collectively and acquire the concept of bayanihan among us as Filipinos, then maybe we could become better in our education system day by day. Little steps. There is still hope. There is light in every situation. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Daphne Louise Santillan, and I stand here not as one, but as a 26 million Filipino students. Learning is a fundamental human right, and I believe that leaders can and efficient regulations. We're moving forward, but this time is different. We're moving forward with the lessons we've learned, the tactics we've discovered, and by, of course, listening to each other. Let us not allow our current situation define us who we become tomorrow. Yesterday was about suffering, but today is all about recovery. Yesterday was about pain, but today is about healing. Today marks our new beginning, our healing, padayon lang. Salamat.